In today's Q&A question, does the Steelcase Elite V2 chair have better lower support than the Steelcase Gesture? Hey guys, Greg with BTOD TV and BTOD.com. Today's Q&A question, which asks, does the Steelcase Elite V2 chair have better lower support than the Gesture, is another great question. And this one's really about two of the most popular Steelcase products that are currently being manufactured. But before we go ahead and answer that question, I want to remind everybody, if you have any questions at all related to the office furniture category, please send them to our direct message on Instagram, BTOD TV at Instagram, and we will go ahead and answer them here on our YouTube channel. All right, so this question about lower support in an office chair, specifically comparing the Elite V2 to the Gesture, is something that we actually hear quite a bit regularly here at our office, and is another question that actually popped up recently on the YouTube channel in the comments. So, does the Elite V2 have better lower support than the Steelcase Gesture? Well, of course, with lower support, this is a personal preference, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to tell everybody it really depends. And why it depends is everybody's body is different. So what you feel is good lower support is going to be different than probably what I think is good lower support. So I think if we want to maybe get a little bit more specific in what we would qualify as good support, or maybe qualify as just support at all, what we want to look at is what offers the most or most pronounced support. So if you're a user who likes to have a very pronounced curve in the lumbar region of the chair, something that will help to sort of sit you up upright because it really pushes in the lower part of your back, you get that natural sort of response or feedback, I guess you could say, of the lumbar support pushing the lower part of your back and sort of creating that curve in your spine that you should naturally be having there anyways. That is what you're looking for a lot of times to sit properly and have good ergonomics. I would say that the Elite V2 is definitely going to have a more pronounced lower lumbar support. You can actually see if we put the chairs here side by side, when you look at the two chairs, the Elite V2 definitely has the more pronounced lower lumbar curve than that of the Gesture chair. And it also has an additional feature, which is the lumbar tension knob, which actually increases or decreases the amount of depth in the lumbar that's experienced when you're sitting in the Elite V2. So both chairs do have a height adjustable lumbar system, but these are not so pronounced, and they really just move it up and down on the back, but you can feel it. For me personally, I like a lot of lower lumbar support, and it's something I notice. If you don't like lower lumbar support, like a lot of it, you might even feel that they tend to kind of feel like they're jabbing in your back in the lower Elite V2 chair. And that's one of the complaints, and we've actually had a video on that where we covered why it's basically killing your back. If you're someone who doesn't like a lot of lower support, the Elite V2 is probably not a great option because it does have a significant amount of lower lumbar support, where we really don't see that complaint from people with the Steelcase Gesture chair. That back is just more of a natural curve to it, and the height adjustable lumbar isn't overly pronounced. So, does the Elite V2 have better lower support than the Steelcase Gesture? Unfortunately, it really depends on what you consider to be better, but if you're looking for something with more pronounced or more adjustable lower lumbar support, the Elite V2 is probably going to be the better pick here when we're just looking at that specifically alone. All right, hopefully this helped answer your question. If you have either of these chairs, or maybe you have both of the chairs and you want to comment on your experience, please comment down below. We'd love to hear your feedback, as users with the chairs are going to be great to help all of us really better understand different use cases out there in the field. If you have a question in the furniture category, send them to our direct message, BTOD TV. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Thanks for watching.